All right, welcome hockey fans. We're live here in Midway, BC for the rubber match here between the Spokane Junior Chiefs and the U15 Tier 2 Kelowna Rockets. We'll take a look at today's starting lineup here before warm-up start. Here's the lineup. Projector starting goalie today is going to be Walton Poitras. Starting on forwards, I believe, could be wrong, but it's Sinister Morning and Day, and on defense it's going to be Fogarty and Lalonde. Scratches today, we are missing Nash Riddell, who is out with injury, as well as Bray Kudlis, who once again is out with injury. We wish you well, Blake. Hopefully you're back, and same with Nash. Looking forward to having you guys back soon. Rockets coming on the ice here. After league play yesterday, we'll pull up the standings. Rockets sitting on top, at least on my schedule, with 10 points, a 5-1 record. Trail sitting in second place now with a 5-0 record. Salmon Arm, 4 points. Williams Lake, 4 points. Take a look at the league leaders. The man from Trail moved into third place here, Giovanni Porceletto. I hope I said his name right. But he's moved up to third, actually tied for second, but officially third because he has less goals. Sinister on top with 14, and Day in second there with 13. Hope everybody's having a good morning this morning. Time change, a little bit of extra sleep. Once again, our audio issue should be fixed here. I did plug in the cord in the right spot this time. If there is any issues, like I said, or you want to be part of the stream, click drop something in the chat function and you will be part of the stream. We'll put your comment on the screen just like we are right now. Good morning, Jeff. I hope you're having a great time in 100 Mile House right now, enjoying your daughter's game. Glad you're a part of the stream and you're watching live. Once again, we're in crystal clear 1080p today with a great Wi-Fi signal here at compliments of the town of Midway, or the village of Midway, I should say. Beauty thing about this rink is it's $2 for coffee and it's free refills. So if you like coffee like me, it's great. A little bit of time here left to warm up. Let's go ahead and meet the team here.
Charlie Mooring, number 17, center.
Gavin Simster, 21, left wing.
Logan Day, number 16, right winger.
Wes Meekins, number 9, center.
Braden Douglas, number 11, left wing.
Lucas Carrion, number 12, right wing.
Owen Scott, number 2, center.
Nicholas McAllister, number 10, left wing.
Nash Riddell, number 14, right wing.
Blake Douglas, number 15, center.
Malcolm Hughes, number 4, right wing. Matthew Nugent, number 7, right wing.
Chase Coverly, number 5, defense.
Cole Pendray, number 19, defense.
Jacob Conians, number 6, defense.
Cecilia Smith, number 18, defense.
Declan Lalonde, number 20, defense. Max Fogarty, number 8, defense.
Walton Poitras, number 1, goaltender.
Alex McCarty, goalie, 31.
All right, we got a few comments here. You're welcome, Dan. We wish you were here at the broadcast booth here today. It's a great view You can sit down and film, or you can stand. It's a little chilly, but we do get a little bit of heat coming in here. We miss you, Dan. Hope you're enjoying the game. Karen Murray, 7048. Great commentary, Doug. Go Rockets, go. Welcome to the stream, Karen. Hope you're enjoying the game. Warm-up just about complete here. Once again, I did try out the Chinese cable. There was a slight little, didn't like the delay between the camera and the laptop, so we went back with the good old faithful one here. So we should have no issues. From what I can tell, it looks like Seth Kazmark is going to be the goalie for the Chiefs this morning. A couple players for Spokane made it up today. Lexi and Tyler Razakowski are here. And there's one other one that showed up this morning. So today we got a 4-man ref system here. You don't get that too often, but today we do. 2 head officials and a couple of linesmen. All right, starting lineup. Looks like it's going to be Douglas and Tarian. They're going to be centered by Meekins. They had a great game yesterday. Glad they get the opportunity to start the game here. And on defense, I was correct with Douglas in the lawn. And in goal, Walton Poitras is in net. Face-offs here at center ice. Face-off won by Vanderpool. Stolen by Tarian. Tarian cuts in, goes wide. Macklin bumps him. Picked up by Vanderpool. Meekins is there, so is Douglas. Douglas loses it, Macklin grabs it. Up the boards looking for Green. Green can't get it out. He does lay out the lawn. Puck gets cleared out to the neutral zone. Fogarty goes back for it. Fogarty picks it up, goes behind his net, stops. Tries to hit Meekins, got his skate. Fogarty gets it back. Rockets on a line change. Green has it for Spokane. Goes back to, it was Presley who cleared it. Puck went in, dumped in by Damker. Pendray, back in the corner, gets to Tarian. Smith up the boards. Kept in by Damker. Puck thrown out, shot by Marchand. No relation to Brad Marchand, I found out. Marchand back to the point. Shot by Moss towards the net. Deflected there by Razakowski. Puck cleared up. Cleared by Tarian. He gets hit. Watching his shot. And icing is the call. Face-off will be back in the Rocket zone. Going to be to the right of Poitras. Just a lesson for you out there. Don't be starstruck on your passes, because if you watch your pass afterwards, you will get hit and you will fall down. Marchand going up against Mooring. Face-off won by the Rockets. Cubberly goes around his net. Simister comes down, picks it up, goes back to Konings. Simister tries to get it past Pyatt. He couldn't. Picked up there by, I don't know, somebody. Stolen by Cubberly. Puck goes in. Cubberly goes wide. Button hooks. He gets hit. Simister lightly bumps White. Puck in the corner. Simister bumps Marchand. Simister comes up with a puck. Filters it out front. Mooring couldn't bury it. Good opportunity there. Simister again. Far side, looking for Konings. Konings dumps it in. Mooring behind the net, looks for Day. Day shot, saved by Kazmark. Face-off's gonna be left to Kazmark. Rockets go for a change. Sending out McAllister, Nugent, and Hughes. Smith and Fogarty at the blue line. Face-off won by the Chiefs. Macklin goes around, right to Brown. Brown reverses. Gets to Rude. Rick Rude's long-lost nephew. Puck gets fired down the ice. Face-off will be to the left of Razmark, or Kazmark. Nugent on the draw. Scrambled. Puck sitting there. Hughes gets there. Back to Smith. Smith tries to dump it in, hits Hughes' foot. Battle on the boards. Picked up by Rude. Rude off the boards. Down the ice it goes. And icing is the call. 17:09 remaining here in the period. The first period, that is. Face-off will be to the left of Kazmark again. Meekins on the draw. Won by Spokane. Macklin wired it around, couldn't get it out, kept in by Pendray. Macklin in the corner, pressured by Scott. Puck comes out. Battle on the boards. Coverley gets hit. Meekins back to Pendray. Pendray looking for Meekins, just missed. Down the ice it goes, and icing is the call. Face-off will be to the right of Poitras. Vanderpool and Meekins. Face-off won by Meekins to Coverley, over to Pendray. Pendray loses it. Douglas steps down. Vanderpool back to, not sure that guy, but Damker's there. Puck dumped back in. That was Razakowski, 21. Just showed up this morning. Pendray over to Coverley. Coverley tries to clear just past Damker. Razakowski goes back for it, pressured by Scott. Razakowski up to Petlovani. Damker. Razakowski bumps it up to Petlovani. Simister pokes around his man. Lost it. Lalonde with some speed, dumps it in. Lalonde still on the puck. Throws it out front. Shot. Fogarty just missed. Picked up by Damker. Damker throws it up. Mooring regroups. Looking for Fogarty. Fogarty up to Simister. Deflects it down. Picked up there by Pyatt. Pyatt tries to clear. Puck is kept in by Konings. Konings puts it deep. Pyatt behind the net. Day comes up with a puck, tries to get it back. Stolen there by Farnsworth. Farnsworth bumps head to Marchand. Marchand has Razakowski. Razakowski shoots. Fanned on it. Good save by Walt Dog. Face-off will be to the right of Poitras here. Shots are 3-1 Kelowna. Marchand. Wins the draw. Back to Moss. Moss throws it to the front, stolen by McAllister. McAllister to Nugent. For Hughes. Farnsworth just gets rid of it. Picked up by Konings. He dumps it in deep. Kazmark Gives up to Hughes. Hughes, oh, what a sick save by Kazmark. Everybody's been sleeping on this game so far here. Hughes out front, shot, scores! Nice pass from Scott to Hughes. And McAllister to Hughes, back of the net. 1-0 for the Rockets on what looked to be a broken play. Face off the center, scrambled. Coverly over to Konings. Konings throws it up. Puck poked away. Coverly. Shot towards net, almost deflected by Hughes. Puck is picked up there by Brown. Brown off the boards. Puck's in the corner, puck is cleared. Buck thrown across. Brown tries to make a move. Just couldn't get the shot on net. Wise. Rude. Brown. Puck is cleared. McAllister just gets rid of it. Stolen there by Presley. Puck in front of us here. Rude just dumps it in. Puck goes around the net. Picked up by Scott. Coverly. Banks it off the boards to Meekins. Meekins avoids a hit, but doesn't quite avoid it. Lost the puck, down the ice it goes. Is going to be icing. Looks like Rude is getting a penalty here for tripping. Rockets going to power play. It's gonna be a BC Sportswear power play here. If you need some corporate wear, team wear, you're going to go down and see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. He's going to give you a real good price. And once again, if the Rockets did score yesterday on the power play, so if you want one of those keychains, go down and see Kyle, tell him, go U15, Kelowna Rockets, you will get that free keychain. Face off inside the zone. Macklin goes to clear. Kept in by Smith at the blue line. Smith takes a look. Over to Terrian. Terrian over to Pendrate. Pendrate walks, has nobody open. Goes down low to Scott. Scott takes a look, back to Pendrate. Pendrate takes a shot, screen there. Kicked aside there by Kazmark. Macklin tries to get it to the point. Kept in by Pendrate. Pendrate bumped. 2 Chiefs on the puck, 1 Rocket. Meekins is there, knocks off a Macklin stick. Puck behind the net. Puck is shot and tried to be cleared by Damker. He couldn't clear. Puck is in the corner. Terrian's battling. Meekins joins the play. Puck goes back to the blue line. Smith down to Scott. Scott out front looking for Terrian. Vanderpool has it. Goes around the net. Fires it down the ice and cleared. Hits Mooring's stick. Smith picks it up. Smith looking for Pendrate. Pendrate pokes it to Simister. Simister tried to bump to Mooring. He just missed it. Smith picks it up. Cross ice to Day. Day gets the line. Tries to get Mooring just past him. Mooring to Day. Day back to Mooring. Day fumbles, loses some footing. Spokane gets the puck. Vanderpool tries to clear, goes through the legs of Lalonde, but he keeps it in. Shot blocked. Puck is cleared around there by Green. Pouring to Lalonde, to Smith. Oh, Smith just lost it. Puck comes out to neutral zone. Lalonde picks it up. Back to Day. Day makes a move, gets bumped, loses the puck. Puck goes down the ice, shot by Pyatt. Smith picks it up, goes behind her net, reverses. Bump pass over there to Lalonde. Lalonde decides to go behind his net. Goes for a skate here. Loses the puck, picked up there by Moss. Lalonde still on the play. Takes Moss down. Lalonde looking for Day. Day to Mooring. Loses the puck there to Marchand. Puck in the corner. Fogarty jumps down. Loses the puck, stays after it. Green bumps into the corner. Green and Fogarty battling. Simister has it. Back to Coverly. Coverly shoots it towards the net. Saved by Kazmark. Rebound. Oh, puck sitting there. Day couldn't bury it. Marchand picks it up. Puck is cleared now by Green. Down the ice it goes. It's going to be on net. Poitras forced to play it. Gets it to Coverly. Coverly shakes off his player. Coverly goes for a skate. Tries to go cross ice. Deflected by Farnsworth. Simister's there. Puck poked in there by Spokane. Fogarty. Bank pass, missed Day. Wise gets it, throws it over to Farnsworth. Farnsworth can't handle it. Goes down to Fogarty. Fogarty around his net for Day. Day tries to clear. Stopped by Razakowski. Mooring. Cross ice looking for McAllister. He just missed. Puck played there by Presley. Puck cleared far side looking for Razakowski. She just missed. Down the ice it goes. Konings goes back, and icing is the call here with 9:52 remaining in the period. Face-off will be to the right of Kazmark. I'd like to welcome all 14 people here this morning watching the game. Face-off one, Rockets. Shot by Pendray, deflected. Hughes rebound, another rebound by McAllister. Covered up there by Kazmark. Face-off will be to the left of Kazmark this time. Nugent on the draw. Going up against Hyatt, like Hyatt Hotels. Puck goes back, Konings dumps it in. Picked up by Wise. Tries to clear, he does. Rude couldn't get there, no icing. Puck is cleared to the line. Hughes gets it to Nugent. Nugent can't get through. Wise. Rude picks it up. Rude tries to go around McAllister, just dumps it in. Konings. Picked up by Hyatt. Brown's in there. Terrian jumps into the play, gives him a bump. Puck in the corner. Pendray and Rude battling. Now Hyatt and Scott. Brown joins in. He bumps Scott. Puck is cleared. McAllister gets it to Terrian. Puck is dumped in. Terrian gives chase. Macklin gets there first. He backhands it off the boards. Tries to build some speed. Fogarty keeps it in. Shot just wide of the net. Milan takes a shot. Blocked. Big hit on Douglas. He gets up. Looks like it's going to be boarding. The hit wasn't the punishment. The boards were, so you're going to get called on that every single time. Interference. I guess he didn't have the puck. Interference, boarding. Could have been called either. Which means we're back to BC Sports for power play. I left the banner up there, so face-off's going to be left to the Kazmark. If you need some corporate team wear hats, hoodies, jackets, go see Kyle Douglas. He does stickers too. Puck is cleared out. Down the ice it goes. Puck thrown on net by Green. Terrian just clears it, gets rid of it. Puck's back behind the net. Fogarty has it. He sets up. Looks for Terrian. Terrian fumbles the puck. Picks it up again. Gets to Douglas. Douglas to Terrian. Terrian shot. Blocker saved by Kazmark. Puck sitting there. Rebound almost kicked in by the Spokane player. Puck thrown up the middle, kept in by Lalonde. Down to Terrian. Terrian around Pyatt. He gets thrown to the ground. That's holding interference. Whatever you want to call. Which means they're going to a 5-on-3 now. A BC Sportswear 5-on-3 power play. Face-off's going to be to the right of Kazmark. Mooring, Sinister, and Day out there for this 5-on-3. Face off won by Spokane to the corner, but Simister's there to pick it up. Goes around the net, sets it up, goes back to Smith. Smith has it, waits for the screen to be set up. Pendre to Day. Day fans on the shot. Day. Back to Smith. Smith looking for the screen, over to Pendre. Shot. Saved by Kazmark. The screen wasn't set up, shot came early. Mooring on the draw. Wins it over to Day. Day back to Smith. Smith takes a look over to Pendre. Pendre goes low. Knocked off his stick by Green. Green fires it down. Need better puck movement on that power play, 5-on-3. Poitras clears it up. Picked up by Vanderpool. Pendre tries to make it around Vanderpool. Vanderpool with pressure. Puck picked up by Mooring. Mooring with some speed, gets it to Day. Day cuts to the middle. Takes a shot wide of the net. Simister's there. Covered up by Kazmark. 12 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Face-off is going to be to the right of Kazmark. Nugent on the draw. Up against Marchand, Nugent wins it. Lalonde walks the line, doesn't like what he sees. Coverly's there. Coverly to Lalonde, shot, saved by Kazmark. Push to the corner, first penalty's over. 5-on-4 now. Coverly down to Hughes. Hughes, Coverly. Back down to Hughes. Hughes shot, rebound, sitting out front. Nugent back to Coverly. Coverly takes a look. Goes over to Hughes. Hughes to Coverly. Coverly back to Hughes. Hughes can't handle it, puck's in the corner. Hughes looking for McAllister, just missed. Lalonde steps down. Over to McAllister, can't handle it. Moss loses it. McAllister steals. Over to Hughes. Hughes takes a look, goes back to McAllister. Nugent's in too deep. Penalty is now over. They're back to full strength here. Hughes falls, throws it down to McAllister. McAllister tries to go up front. Moss is there, throws it. Kept in by Lalonde. Shot, rebound, sitting there. Hughes, oh, fans on the shot. Had a wide open net. Hughes comes out, backhands it, covered up by Kazmark. Lots of pressure by the Rockets, just couldn't bury one there. Shots are 15-3 for the Rockets now. Face-off is going to be to the left of Kazmark. We got Meekins, Terrien, and Douglas. Fogarty and Konings on the blue line. Puck taken by Razakowski. Fogarty has it, shoots it around. Douglas touches. Another penalty coming up to Spokane. 2 minutes for head contact. Face-off is going to be down to Spokane zone. We're doing another BC Sportswear power play.
Can't reach anybody's head.
If you need some corporate wear, team wear, stickers, you go see Kyle Douglas. He'll get you some hoodies, hats, shirts, jackets, whatever you need. He'll hook you up. Good deal, good price. BC Sportswear. Meekins wins the draw. Fogarty back to Konings. Konings down to Terrien. Terrien to Konings. Konings shot saved by Kazmark. Puck in the corner. Fogarty over to Terrien. Terrien to Konings. Konings to Terrien. Terrien shot off the post. Fogarty to Konings. Konings shot saved by Kazmark. 1:33 left in the penalty. Rockets change the power play. Sending out Sinister, Day, and Mooring with Smith and Pendray at the blue line. Day to Smith. Smith over to Pendray. Macklin gets it there. Puck bumped. Mooring to Sinister. Sinister behind the net. Loses it. Day picks it up. Day. Pendray. Pendray to Mooring. To Pendray. Pendray to Mooring. Mooring to Smith. Smith shoot. Blocker save by Kazmark. Puck lobbed to the blue line. Smith keeps it in. Down to Day. Day throws it to Sinister. Sinister has it below the line. Takes a look. Switches with Day. Sinister to the middle. Over to Pendray. Pendray to Sinister. Oh, just missed on the one-timer. Puck almost cleared. Day intercepts to Mooring. Mooring looking for Sinister. Hits the skates. Puck is cleared out by Brown. We got 33 seconds left in the penalty. Pendray picks it up. Pendray takes a look. Gets it to Day. Day loses the puck to Moss at the blue line. Sinister gets it to Smith. Smith to Lalonde. Lalonde tries to hit Mooring. Puck was deflected. Mooring gets there first. As Sinister takes a shot. Saved by Kazmark. Fogarty throws it in deep. Sinister's there. It's to Mooring. Puck thrown out front. Checked in at the blue line by Fogarty. Penalty is over. Day shot. Sinister can't bury it. Puck cleared back and out into the neutral zone. Puck is fired down. Brown is there. Takes a shot just wide. Puck is out to the neutral zone. Mooring makes a move, fires it on net. Blockered away by Kazmark. Puck picked up by Brown. Brown throws it up the boards. Fogarty skates back, chased by Hyatt. Hyatt ends up with the puck. Clear up to McAllister. McAllister takes a look. Cross ice to Scott. Scott fires it in. Glove save by Kazmark. 2:11 left in the period. 2:12 left in the period. Shots are 20 for the Rockets, 3 for Spokane. Nugent. Puck sends up from the corner. McAllister looking for Scott. Save. Puck thrown out front, but deflected to the corner. Puck's coming out. And down the ice it goes. Face-off back in the Chiefs zone. Meekins and Vanderpool going at it. Face-off won by Meekins. Carrion lost it. Vanderpool has it. Puck cleared out. Green and Vanderpool going after it. Pendray skates back. Angles them out. Terry and Meekins. Puck goes back to Wise over to Presley. Presley goes back for Petlavani. Petlavani puts in the corner. Pendray over to Smith. Smith to Douglas. Puck is dumped in by Green. Meekins is there. Puck comes out. Danker over to Macklin. Macklin cross ice here to Vanderpool. Vanderpool. He gets bumped by Smith. Puck shot on net. Saved by Poitras. Marchand spins. Pushed into the boards. Puck thrown out front. Deflected by Smith. Vanderpool couldn't get that one off. Marchand has it, goes cross ice. Farnsworth just couldn't bury it. Mooring's there. Mooring clears it up. Simister just missed. Puck's deflected to Terrian. Terrian clears it out. Macklin has it. He goes far across ice there for, I don't know, 73. Can't see it right now. That was Damker. Puck cross ice feed. Razakowski couldn't handle it. Mooring to Simister. Macklin went for a big hit, missed. Play is offside at the blue line with 4 seconds remaining. Face off outside the line here, 4 seconds remaining. Mooring going up against Marchand. Mooring pushes it forward, puck goes to the corner. That will conclude the period. Well, that concludes the first period here, folks. Or you can text Val. Doesn't matter. So as long as somebody gets it and puts it in. Face-offs at center. Well, as long as the total shots are put in, but I think you got to put it in by period, so. Yeah. Face-off at center. We're just getting the shots to the scorekeeper. Kay has the draw. He gets laid out by Macklin. Big hit. Simister hits Macklin. Puck is back to the blue line. Coverty gets it to Day. Day just chips it. A little shaken after that hit. Macklin has it. He goes up the middle, misses everybody down the ice, and icing is the call here. That's why you keep your head up, especially when you're skating up the middle. I'm sure Logan won't make that mistake again, or maybe he will. To be determined. Nugent on the draw. Scramble draw. Nugent ends up with the puck, throws it to the corner. Marchand battling Nugent. Nugent throws out front to Hughes. Hughes just mishandled it. Hughes drops it down. Hit by Nugent. Puck still on the stick of Wise. Wise up the boards. Or Damker up the boards. Sorry, Konings intercepts. Koning spins. Throws it to Nugent. Nugent throws out for Hughes. Just missed. Coverly at the line. Dumps it deep. Hughes goes to pick it up. Macklin gets there first. Macklin bumped by Nugent. Hughes has the puck. Hughes takes a look, dances. Chips decides to go low. Macklin intercepts. Puck's deflected. Nugent almost buried it. Didn't though. Nugent battles Damker. Raskowski's in there. Macklin has it. Hughes skates around. Scott gets in there. Bumped by Macklin. Back to Macklin. Goes up the middle, stolen by Hughes. Hughes sees him coming, throws it in deep. Macklin gets there, chips it up the boards. Puck skips through a bunch of players. Behind the net, shots, covered up. Rebound sitting there. Goalie can't grab it, finally does. Great play by Meekins, thrown out to Scott. Rockets come close there. Meekins on the draw. Wins the puck over to Douglas. Back to Pendray. Puck thrown towards the Chiefs zone, picked up by Moss. Douglas gets there, but Hyatt picks it up. Hyatt off the glass. Smith pokes at it, does keep it in. Is right to Douglas. Green turns it over. Douglas to Meekins. Shot. Terrian's there. He gets hit by Moss. Puck cleared off the glass by Rude. Down the ice it goes. No icing. Pendray picks it up. He gets picked by Green. Green shot. Glove saved by Poitras. First shot he's seen in a while. He's looking sharp. Face-off's going to be the right of Poitras here. Mooring wins the draw. Back to Moss. Mooring lost the draw. Hyatt won the draw. But the Rockets have the puck. Day gets it to Mooring, who pokes it to Simister. Simister tries to go around Hyatt. Little nifty move. Cross ice. Mooring shot saved by Kazmark. Great opportunity. He read that one. Kazmark's been the difference maker in this game. Fogarty. He gets hit. Over to Simister. Fogarty feeling the effects of that one. He's getting up slowly. Lalonde cuts across. Shot. Glove save. Rebound. Thrown towards the net. Covered up by Kazmark. Face-off is going to be to the left of Kazmark, but undisciplined play by Moss. He's going to take a slashing penalty after the whistle. Nobody likes to see that. So that means the Rockets are heading back to another BC Sportswear power play. You need some teamwear, corporate wear with your logo on it. Jackets, hats, he does stickers too. You go see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. Coach is looking for an explanation. Easy explanation by the ref. Mooring loses the draw, but Day pressures Wise. Puck kept in. Back to the line. Coverley waiting for traffic to be set up. Over to Day. Day walks in, so cuts back, takes a look, goes low, right to Mooring. Mooring behind the net. Tried to feed it to Konings, intercepted by Green. Down the ice it goes. Weird bounce. Poitras forced to make a save there. Gotta hate those knuckle pucks from distance. They can get you. Coverley looking for Simister, just out of his reach. Puck is cleared out to neutral zone. Day. Three groups to Konings. Konings to Simister. Simister has it poked away. Day's there. Simister picks it up again. He goes wide. Takes a shot high over the net. Had the top corner but missed. Back to the line, Coverley. Down to Mooring. Mooring walks in. Shot blocked by Wise. Mooring has rebound sitting there. Simister pokes at it. Covered up by Kazmark. 55 seconds left in the penalty. Lots of perimeter play by the Rockets, but nothing towards the net till the last minute there. Face off one. Scott shot. Oh, McAllister deflected off the shoulder of Kazmark. Puck's in the corner now. Puck cleared to the line. Pendray. Down to McAllister. Macklin jumps down to get it. McAllister does pick it up. McAllister over to Pendray. Pendray to Smith. Smith to Scott. Scott cross ice looking for Hughes. Blocked by Green. Puck is cleared. Smith being pressured by Vanderpool. Smith regroups, pressured. Vanderpool pins her to the boards. Pendray jumps in. Scott's there. Picked up by Hughes. To Scott. Scott dumps it in. Macklin gets there. Penalty is now over. Puck cleared out. Petrolovani on a breakaway. Shoots. Saved by Poitras. Another save by Poitras off Petrovani. Razakowski comes in. Puck goes to the middle. Hughes moves it. Scott just banks it off the boards and out. Pyatt throws it up. Back to Pyatt off of a deflection. Puck gets knocked into the box. Rockets needed that one. Spokane brought it to pressure. Shots 26-8 now. Still 1-0 Kelowna, 14:25 remaining. Face off in the neutral zone. Face off won by Meekins. Back to Coverley. Coverley to Lalonde. Lalonde looking for Douglas, just missed. Pyatt skates back for it. Pyatt tries to rim it, stolen by Terrian. Terrian goes behind the net, looks out front. Doesn't like what he sees, so goes to Lalonde at the blue line. Lalonde walks in, shot, blocker, saved by Kazmark. .27 shots now for the Rockets. 14:04 remaining here in the period. 4 minutes, 4 seconds, so we'll get a nice clean. Meekins wins it to Douglas. Douglas back to Lalonde. Lalonde doesn't like what he has, throws it in the corner. Pyatt's there. Stolen by the Rockets. Terrian takes a look, pressured by Brown. Decides to go down to Meekins. Meekins goes back up to Lalonde at the point. Lalonde over to Coverley. Coverley shot just wide of the net. Picked up by Pyatt. Bank pass, looking for Brown. Brown takes a shot, scores! Beats Poitras far side. 1-1. Looks like Poitras lost his net there. Gave him too much on the far side. Brown took it and buried it. And now we have an even game again.
Pass,
13:35 remaining here in the second. Rockets have the puck. Razakowski has it. She loses it. Day looks to pick it up, overskates it. Puck is dumped in. Pyatt picks it up in the corner for Spokane. Goes behind his net, reverses. Day goes and steals it. Razakowski bumps him. Puck's in the corner. Sinister looking for Mooring. Might have been trying to get it today, but it hit Mooring's stick. Puck kept in by Konings. Puck on the near side here to Farnsworth. Good pass to Marchand. Marchand walks in, backhand pass. Picked off by Day. Shakes off Farnsworth. Tries to go around. You saw Wise coming. Mooring gets it, dumps it in. Comes out to neutral zone, Pendray. Over to Konings. Konings to Sinister. Sinister goes to Day, deflected in. Mooring gives chase. Wise pokes at it. Sinister kicks it right to Day. Tries to backhand it. Stolen. Vanderpool gets knocked down by Sinister. Puck poked by Sinister to Mooring. Mooring to Sinister, fans on it. Farnsworth bumps it around his net. Mooring picks it up, throws it out front. Marchand's there. Smith just missed it at the line. Coverley forced to skate back and regroup. Off the boards, nobody there. Picked up by Presley. Presley crosses the line. Kick save by Poitras in the corner. Coverley, he gets bumped. Over to Hughes. Hughes tries to make a move. Stolen. Shot by Pyatt. Good save by Poitras. Puck cleared around. McAllister goes up the middle. Picked off by Pyatt. Pyatt pressured. Stolen by McAllister. McAllister gets bumped by Pyatt. Loses the puck. Pyatt throws it up the boards. Stolen by the Rockets. Hughes dances. Leaves it for Lalonde. Lalonde banks it to the corner. Pyatt skates onto it. Puck cleared out. Down the ice it goes. It's rolling. No icing. They wave it off with the rolling puck. Konings goes back. In the corner. Cross ice to Hughes. Hughes can't handle it. Back to Macklin. Macklin goes up to Petrovani. Petrovani over to Green. Green tries to step around Konings. Puck sitting. Back to Macklin. Shot. Blocked. McAllister clears to the Hughes. Hughes with a breakaway if he can get to it. Hughes shoots just wide. Green or Vanderpool. Up to Petrovani. Petrovani shot saved by Poitras. Koning skates it out. Tries to go around Moss. Moss stands him up. Douglas is there. He gets bumped by Petlovani. Hyatt joins the play. Konings is there. Pendre. Far side to Terrian. Terrian looking for Douglas. Oh, Douglas just missed the tip. Back to Pendre. Shoots it towards the net. Deflected by Moss. Pendre looking for Meekins. Moss behind the net. Stolen by Terrian. Terrian takes a look. Comes up front to Douglas. Douglas just one times it. Didn't get all the wood on it that he wanted. Puck is cleared out of play with lots of pressure there. I believe that was Wise that shot out of play. We got 9:45 remaining in the second period. That means we are going to have an ice clean here. Face-off will be down in the Spokane zone when we come back. Go get a drink, get something to eat. We will be back in about 7-8 minutes here after the ice clean. All right, folks, we're back. We just did a quick cache refresh there, so if it did look like we were gone, we really weren't. We were just making sure that there'll be no glitches at all the rest of the way. We saw Kevin Day with his Chad LFG. Unfortunately, if you put it back in there, I'll put it up on the screen there, Kevin. On the cache reset, it did clear out your chat. I was going to put it on there. Just waiting for the refs to come on the ice here. Players for both teams are ready to go, but apparently the refs are not. Got to top up on some of my Limitless coffee here. It's fantastic, $2 for as much coffee as you can drink. Best deal in town. Hope everybody got a refill on coffee, beer, vodka sodas, Coke, Diet Coke, whatever you're drinking. Hope you got a refill. This will be an entertaining game. I hope you got some snacks too. I had a piece of pepperoni. It was really good. Highly recommended. Pepperoni and hockey and coffee. Great combination. I forgot my Diet Coke, but I think I'll be all right here today. It's only one game today. Just give everybody a quick little update of my setup here. I got a football game on my iPad. There's our fans over here. Our shot taker, Kenny Konings. Kyle Douglas on clock are also our power play sponsor. Everybody else getting some snacks and refills. Refs setting up the nets here. Puck will be down in the Spokane zone. Jeff McCoggan, they said no for refills. You're wrong, Jeff. I went in there and they gave it to me, no questions asked. It was fantastic. If you were there, you'd get some. Only for the color commentator. Fair enough, fair enough. Great stream, great video, great sound quality. Well, the sound quality thanks to folks' audio, Dan. So thank you, Dan, for hooking us up with the microphone. I want to thank, once again, the Village of Midway for giving us wide open Wi-Fi here, which allows us to have 1080p at 60 hertz. So if you got that 1080p TV, get her cranked, high definition, baby. Let's go. Start of the second half of the game, mooring out there. Puck is rimmed around. Pendray keeps it in. Moss picks it up. Scott bumps him. Scott throws it back to the point, stolen by Brown. Puck thrown out front, poked at it. Rude couldn't get it. Smith off the glass. Puck bouncing. Smith bumped by Brown. Puck is dumped in. Poitras gloves it. Pokes it to the corner. Pendray off the boards, right to Day. Over to Smith, up to Scott. Scott looking to Mooring. Mooring with the move, gets it to Day. Day just mishandled it. Fresh ice, sometimes you overplay it. Pendray tries to keep it in. He does. It's in a group of players. Mooring pokes at it. Goes over to Day. Day shot. Glove saved by Kazmark. Puck lands on top of the net. You don't see that too often. Steelers defense coming up big with another interception. If anybody's wanting an update on that one, just happened to glance at the iPad. Nugent on the draw. Wins it to McAllister. McAllister around. Green is there. Vanderpool on top of the puck. Nugent up to Coverley. Coverley to Hughes. Puck goes wide. Wise skating back. has Pyatt with him. Wise over to Pyatt. Pyatt picks it up, goes up the boards. Petlovani is there. Back to the points. Konings keeps it in to Nugent. Nugent, shot. Another glove save by Kazmark. Apparently, Angie, the sound girl, forgot that Halloween is over. Meekins. Draw goes back, 1 to Konings. Dylan Ellis, if you're watching this stream, how's it going, buddy? You're probably not, but if you are, how's it going? Wise in the corner. Bank pass off the net to Pyatt. Douglas down to Meekins. Meekins chips it. Behind the net, Wise picks it up. Douglas with some pressure. Wise regroups. He gets bumped. Pyatt off the boards. Petlovani's there. Wise, he gets bumped. Meekins is there. Throws it up, intercepted by Green. Green looking for Petlovani. Konings was there. Vanderpool ends up with the puck. Vanderpool comes in, shot, saved by Poitras behind the nets. In the corner. Thrown towards the net, deflected by Petlovani and off over to Coverley. Green steps down. Puck behind the net. Meekins stands on it, but Konings picks it up. Konings rims it around. Terrian and Green bump. Vanderpool, Coverley run into each other. Vanderpool looks out front, can't get Petlovani. Puck shot, blocked by Douglas. Presley takes a shot, blocked again. Vanderpool shot, saved by Poitras, rebound. Thrown towards the nets. Picked up by Konings. Konings just fanned on it, or misplayed it, I should say. Petlovani hit by Meekins. Marchand tries to get around Coverley. Coverley gets there. Coverley chips it out. Scott. Partial break. Scott cuts in. Shot. Fanned on it. Presley bumped his stick. Covered up there by Kazmark. Face-off is going to be to the left of Kazmark here. Scott Day Simister. Scott wins the draw, right back to Pendre. Shot, saved by Kazmark. We'll do that one more time. Scott on the draw. Wins it back to Pendre. Pendre cuts across, dumps it low. Simister goes for it in the corner. Simister protects the puck, stops, throws it to Pendre. Shot by Day, saved by Kazmark. Puck in the corner. Simister has it, takes a look. Still looking. Cuts back, gets bumped. Still has the puck. Cuts again. Throws it out front. Scott just missed it. Lalonde steps down. Down to Scott in the corner. Scott protects the puck, rims it around. It's going to go out to Pendre. He steps in, goes to Day. Day circles to the middle, takes the shot, blocked, rebound. Scott just couldn't get there. Puck sitting there. It's a bouncing puck. Puck is cleared the line and is out. Razakowski. Lalonde to Day. Looking for Simister, but didn't get it to him. Puck is dumped in there by Farnsworth. Pendre behind his net. Up the boards. Right to Day. Day picks up some speed. Goes up the middle. Drives towards net, far side, looking for Scott. Just fanned on that glove save by Kazmark. If Scott was right-handed, that's in the net. But he's left-handed, and he had to reach across his body and couldn't get full wood on that one. Good glove save there. Shots 36-14. Nugent wins the draw cleanly to Smith. Shot deflected. Serene traffic, puck sitting there. McAllister couldn't get it on the backhand. Kazmark dove across and covered up. Face off, going to be to the left of Kazmark now. Nugent wins the draw. McAllister shot, rebound sitting there, whacked at it by Hughes, covered up by Kazmark. He's seen a lot of rubber today. Probably more than that run over duck on the highway. Nugent wins the draw. Hughes pokes at it, goes back to Smith at the blue line. She fumbles it. Puck in the neutral zone. Rude can't handle it. Smith's still there. He's battling Rude. Puck is dumped in. Green goes for it. Hyatt throws it out front. Green deflection. Nice save by Poitras. Puck is cleared to the neutral zone. Damker tries to pass it, blocked by Hughes. Damker bumps Hughes. Nugent to Smith. McAllister makes a move, cuts in, goes around the net. Throws it out front, picked off there by Damker. Brown on the near side, left it for Hyatt. Now Coverley steals. Smith over to Meekins. Meekins dumps it down. Damker over to Brown. Brown deflects it. Coverley skates onto it. Coverley gets bumped as he moves the puck to the corner. Meekins there. Smith jumps in. Puck gets thrown out front to McAllister. McAllister tries to hit Terrian, but Terrian was getting up. He caught something in the ice. McAllister hits the linesman. Puck gets dumped in. Meekins gives chase. Meekins bumps his player, eliminates him. Vanderpool tries to clear. Pendrey's there. Damker cuts back in his own zone, pressured by Terrian. Douglas, he gets bumped, puck's behind the net. Terrian and Rude battle. Picked up by Rude, he tries to go across ice to Brown, stolen by Pendrey, shot. Another glove save by Kazmark. Need some traffic or keep going in and make a seam pass. Kazmark is seeing it today. It's going to need to be a greasy one, I think, if the Rockets want to get a second one. Mooring on the draw. Goes forward, looking for Scott. Oh, just missed. Play two almost worked. Scott hit from behind into the boards. That should be 5. That's game misconduct here. It looks like it's going to be 5. Hitting from behind is always a game misconduct, so looks like Scott's all right. Doesn't feel good when you go head first into the boards. Refs having a chat to see if it's going to be 2 or 5. But once again, the player will be out of the game as any hitting from behind is an automatic game ejection. See the call, it looks like he signaled to 5. Refs having a discussion with the Spokane coach. He wants clarification on this. It's a 4-minute penalty. Never heard of a 4-minute hitting from behind penalty, but maybe they're calling it boarding or something. The original signal was hitting from behind, but Green is going to the box for 4 minutes, which means we're going to BC Sports for power play. Face-off won by the Rockets. Lalonde looking for Mooring. Simiser bumps his player. Simiser back to Lalonde. Lalonde walks in, shot, rebound. Behind the net, went over the net. Simister gets it to Day. Day back to Lalonde. Shot, deflected. Hyatt tries to clear, and he does successfully. Down the ice it goes. Dangerous move, cutting, throwing the puck in front of the net with pressure, but Rockets survive. Hendry in the corner. Goes behind the net, regroups. Up to Day. Day going around Petlovani. Day has it. He gets pressured. Oh, Hendry couldn't keep it in up at the blue line here. Konings, cross ice to Simister. Simister comes in, he stops, cuts. Looking for Konings or Smith at the blue line, missed both of them. Konings to Day. Day leaves it for Mooring. Mooring gets bumped, loses the puck. Day gets in there, picks it up. Day for Simister, rebound. Mooring shot, another save by Kazmark. He's on fire today. We got 1:20 left in the second, 2:35 left in the penalty. Shots 43-14. Meekins. Face off one, Terrian. Back to Smith. Smith to Terrian. Terrian walks down. Terrian still has it, goes to the other side. Back to Konings. Konings shot. Traffic set up, rebound. Terrian scores! Lucas Terrian on the rebound on the power play. 2-1 Rockets. And the Rockets will still be on the power play as there was 2:19 left in the double minor. So now it becomes a 2-minute penalty to Green. Oh, it's 2-0-0. All right, as they get the clock sorted out here, they took 2 minutes off and put 19 seconds up. It's actually 2 minutes. All right, face off at center. Meekins wins the draw. Picked up by Terrian, he skates in, the goal scorer. Son of two-time Ringette Coach of the Year, Terry Terrian. Konings to Douglas. Douglas looking for Terrian. Picked off by Farnsworth. Smith over to Konings. Konings, shot deflected by Meekins, still wide. Terrian. Luke can't see it, loses it, but did try to avoid a hit, but he did get a piece of it and fell. Meekins walks out, shot. Another glove save there by Kazmark. I think the only way you're going to beat this goalie is with puck movements. Not sure. Something's straps missing or had a problem on Kazmark's skate. Got a strap down. Looks like he's coming out. They're going to put in Oymets. 30 seconds left in the period. See if we can take advantage of a cold goalie here. Refs are chatting. I think they're going to let him fix his equipment here. Not sure what the discussion is here. All right, as Kazmark gets his equipment fixed. Face off to the right of Lynette. Face off one. Lalon shot. Hits the post, scores! Declan goal, Lalon on the power play. 3-1 Rockets. They did take advantage of the cold goalie. Face off at center. That concludes the power play, 2 power play goals. Nugent wins the draw. Pendray. McAllister throws it towards the net, pushed away. Puck picked up by Rude. Rude goes for a skate, tries to go around Smith. Puck goes to the corner. Puck thrown out front, dangerously. Puck does come out here to McAllister. McAllister throws it towards the net. Another save. That'll conclude the second period. Shots are 50-14. Hey Kim, do you want to text Val that the shots are now 50-14? To 14, yeah. And the backup goalie got 3 shots. 84 got 3 shots. Just making sure the goalies get credit for their stats, folks. E 84 got 3 shots. Out of the, oh yeah, no, 3 of the 50 shots. Yeah. All right, face off at center here. Face off one by the Rockets, Sinister. Can't handle it. Puck went to Damker. Puck deflected out. Green fires it wide, Poitras. Puck thrown up front, Mooring's there. Gets it to Day. Day loses it, bumped by Brown. Hyatt throws it out front. Shot by Rude, just fanned on it. Rude still has the puck. Gets it back to the point. Shot high and over the net by Macklin. Face-off should be in the neutral zone. But you never know with these refs. No, it's going to be to the left of the goalie. Guess it didn't go straight out. Sinister steals the puck. Fires it in on net. Saved by Lynette. Puck dumped in by Smith. Sinister's there. Tries to bump it to the half boards. Nobody's there except for Brown. He just chips it off the boards. Macklin. Stolen by Mooring, and then Macklin whacks at it. Then chops his player down. Pendray to Sinister. Sinister across ice to Day. Day just dumps it in, goes for a change. Meekins, fans on it. Puck kept in at the line. Now it's cleared. We got a race. Rude, but Rude couldn't get there. Poitras is there. He wires a shot right to the stick of Brown. He should take a shot. Another shot from the point by Pyatt, saved by Poitras. Puck regroup, Konings. To Lalonde. Lalonde just clears it down into the zone. Pyatt goes back, picks it up. Puck thrown across, kept in by Vanderpool. Puck clear out to neutral zone. Rude looking for it, but Lalonde is there. He just chips at it. Picked up by Vanderpool. He gets bumped by Konings. Puck clear out to the neutral zone. Moss. Moss fires it in. Goes for a change. Lalonde skates in. Lalonde gets bumped by Green. Nugent's there, lost, picked up by Petrovani. Petlovani shot, saved by the mask of Poitras. Puck is cleared out, Konings goes around. Petlovani. Cleared out by Terrian. Down the ice. Pyatt's there. Pyatt reverses, goes to the corner. Petlovani, stolen by Nugent. Got cleared up by Moss. Coverley keeps it in. Right to Nugent. Nugent walks, shot, blocked by Pyatt. Nugent dumps it down. Hughes goes for it. Bumped by Moss. Puck thrown to the corner. Coverley, he gets hit, keeps the puck in by Vanderpool. Pyatt's there. Moss has it stolen from Hughes. Hughes gets tripped up, throws it out front, misses 2 Rockets. Now we've got a penalty coming up for tripping. Petlovani's, is it Petlovani? Petlovani, or is it Moss? Moss going to the box for tripping. 2 minutes. Puck will be to the right of Oymet. He's still in there. Equipment issue for the other goalie, which means they're going to another BC Sportswear power play. You need some corporate wear, team wear, hats, hoodies, toques. He does stickers too. Go see Kyle Douglas at BC Sportswear. Face off won by the Rockets. Puck is cleared. Puck comes out over to Day. Day. Harassed by Presley. Puck comes out. Just shot wide by Mooring. Puck cleared up, kept in by Smith. Takes a look. Looking for Day. Day to Pendre. Pendre to Smith. Smith shot. Glove down there by Oymet. 1:20 left in the power play. Mooring wins the draw. Day to Smith. Smith to Day. Smith gets run over. Day takes a shot, hits the skate or the shin pad of Wise. Puck gets chipped past Konings. Down the ice it goes. Vanderpool skating for it. Poitras goes out of his net to play it. Smith throws it up the middle, stolen by Brown. Smith pokes it away. Right up to Day. Logan Day cuts into the middle. Looking for Sinister, misread it, and Brown wires it down the ice to the right of Poitras. Smith goes back for it, takes a look, ends up on the stick of Sinister. Sinister to Mooring. Sinister picks it up with some speed. Tries to make a move around Raskowski, couldn't do it. Raskowski lays out Mooring. Sinister to Day. Day shot, rebound, covered up by Oymet. 15:06 left in the third. 25 seconds left in the penalty. Rockets change the power play. Douglas, Terrian, and Scott with Pendre and Lalonde. Scott wins the draw, back to Lalonde. Lalonde looking for Terrian. Lalonde shot blocked by Raskowski. Puck thrown out front. McAllister, or Douglas with a couple of tips. Oymet is there, covers it up. Scott on the draw. Face off one to the corner, Spokane. Clears it to the line, Milan, shot. Another save by Oymet. Right into the midsection. Looks like Oymet might be playing the rest of the way here. The goalie, Kazmark, having some equipment issues with his pad and strap breaking and not being able to replace. Milan walks in, takes a shot. Another save by Oymet. Rebound, sitting there. Puck is cleared back to the line. Penalty is now over. Lalonde takes a shot. Puck in the corner, Scott. He gets bumped, throws it down to Terrian. Terrian throws it up front, nobody there. Puck is cleared by Farnsworth. Down the ice it goes. And icing is the call. 14-11 remaining. Face-off will be back in the Spokane zone. To the left of Oymet. Puck push forward, Nugent to McAllister. Backhand save by Oymet. Nugent again on the draw. Nugent wins it back to Konings, takes a shot. Blocker save by Oymet. McAllister rims it around. Coverley's there on the half board. Comes to deep. Picked up by Rude. Stolen. Hughes throws it towards the net. Hyatt clears it to the line. Kept in by Konings. Konings to the front. Hughes is battling. Rebound. Just wide. Backhand shot. Couldn't quite hit the net. Coverley puts it in the corner. He's bumped by Rude. Goes right to Hughes. Hughes. Coverley. Coverley shot. Rebound sitting there. McAllister picks it up. Tries to throw it out front, but Oymet covers it up. 13:28 left here, third period. Moringay Sinister out there. Smith and Pendre at the blue line. Day wins a draw. Smith back to Day. Day over to Pendre. Pendre goes for a skate. Pendre to Day. Day throws it, hits a skate. Pendre to Mooring. Mooring just mishandles it, but Rude couldn't get it from him. Picked up there by Brown. Brown walks in, shot, scores! Beats Poitras's top corner. I don't think Poitras saw it. It was a screen shot. 3-2 game now. The shots are 60-18. Rockets totally outplaying Spokane today, but their goalies have been outstanding for Spokane. Without those two goalies, I mean, it's probably like a 10-0 game or 10-1. Douglas tries to get it deep. Presley is there. Vanderpool. Bumped by Konings. Lalonde goes up to Meekins. Meekins just dumps it in. Douglas behind the net, pokes it past Damker. Scott in the corner, throws it to the front. Presley reverses. Scott is there. Can't quite handle it, it goes by. Meekins goes far side, picked up by Green. Green to Vanderpool. Vanderpool goes wide. Knocks down Coverley, puck thrown out front. Petrovani almost had a tip. Raskowski shot, saved by Poitras. 11:58 remaining. Puck in the corner. Petrovanni just throws it out front. Carberly's there, looking for Hughes. Hughes can't handle it. Damker off the boards. Puck goes to the middle. McAllister's there. Gaskowski goes in, pushes him off the puck. Puck thrown across ice. Picked up by Carberly, he just clears it in. To the right of Oymet. Gaskowski knocks it around. Puck cleared up the boards, but Carberly's there. He just fires it back in. Gamker goes back for it. Gamker takes a look, goes up the near boards. The weak side kept in by Nugent. Nugent couldn't handle it. Green. Stolen by McAllister. Spokane sending somebody high every time they get possession. They're going for breakaway pass. Puck sitting there. Vanderpool. He gets pressured. Bumped along the boards. Day tries to get a shot off, deflected. Picked up by Raskowski. Raskowski goes for a skate. Pendray's there. Bumps with Raskowski. Stolen by Pendray. Puck cleared out. Down the ice. And icing is the call here. 10:35 remaining in the third. Face-off will be to the left of Poitras. Pushed ahead by Spokane. Shot high over the net. They're trying to play two. Puck chipped out by Day. Can't get around Moss. Raskowski's there. Day picks it up. Goes cross ice. Looking for Konings. Konings. Back pass to himself. Goes for a skate. Chips it in. Mooring and Day there. Mooring bumps it out to Simister. Simister has it. Stops. Takes a look. Goes to Smith to the point. Smith with the lane. Shot. Rebound sitting there. Sinister behind the net. Can't feed it out front. Goes back to Konings. Konings tries to get it back to Sinister. Puck's deflected by Konings to the corner. Sinister battling Moss in the corner. Sinister has it. Tries to get it to Day. Stolen by Marchand. Marchand pressured by Day. Marchand with some speed. Poked away by Konings. Day has it. Him and Sinister. Shot by Day right in the glove of Oymet. 9:32 remaining. Shot 64-19. Meekins loses the draw. Puck in the corner. Presley can't handle it. Presley gets the puck back. Takes a look. Goes for Green. Green goes cross ice. Looking for Rude. Rude leaves it right for Hyatt. Hyatt shot blockered by Poitras. Rebound covered up by Poitras. Looks like Spokane shooting from anywhere now, hoping to get a rebound, which they almost had one there. Rockets got to stay out of the way of the shot, let Poitras see it, and clear all rebounds. Hyatt tries to go forward again. He gets dropped by Pendray. Meekins tries to rim it around, block. Puck thrown out front, nobody there. Terrian to Douglas. Douglas, oh, just mishandled it, poked away. Puck dumped in by the Rockets. Presley goes back for it. Presley stops, has a look. Backhands it out. Puck dumped down, icing is a call, didn't get to center. So the puck will go back into the zone. Should be to the left of Oymet. No, to the right of Oymet. Nugent wins the draw. Smith dumps it down. Macklin gets bumped by Nugent. Scott heads into the corner. Smith pokes at it, right down to Scott. Scott has a look, looking for Hughes, couldn't get it to him. Smith fans on the shot. Vanderpool in his zone. Puck is the side of the net. Vanderpool picks it up. Nugent's there. Puck back to the line. Coverley goes to Hughes. Hughes makes a move to Coverley. He dumps it deep. Macklin picks it up. Nugent bumps into him. Macklin still has it. Scott swaps it over to Coverley. Coverley gets bumped. Puck goes in. Presley. Petlovani. Vanderpool. Bumped by Smith. Vanderpool still has the puck. 2-on-1. Vanderpool shot. Saved by Poitras. Rebound sitting there. Thrown out front. Knocked away by Poitras. Smith now tries to clear. Kept in by Damker. Smith around the boards. Wise gets there. Skates down. Throws it out front. Shot off the post by Vanderpool. Wise looking to get it to Green. Green gets run into by Hughes. Petlovani looking for Vanderpool, just missed. Scott picks it up, just chips it down, goes for a change. Damker goes back to it. Tries to make a pass deflected, but Farnsworth's there. Koning skates back, pressured from Farnsworth. Koning stops. Throws across ice here to Day. Day tries to poke it in. Wise is there. Wise stolen by Day. Day tries to get it deep. Can't. Wise picks it up, falls down. Day takes it away from Raskowski. Sinister steals. Makes a move. Comes across the line, fires a shot, blocked by Wise. Sinister rebound. Hits the goalie, deflects over the net. Konings. Can't really clear, hits a weird stanchion bounce. Right out to Lalonde. He just fires it down, it's going to be icing. 6:11 remaining. Face-off will be face-off's at center. It looks like it was deflected, I guess. The head official calls it. Don't know if I agree with that, but we'll take it. Face-off won by the Rockets. Smith clears it to Meekins. Meekins dumps it in. Puck goes around. Douglas chips it down. Meekins behind the net. Walks out front. Oh, looking for Smith. Didn't get it to her. Puck comes out. Pendrate behind the net. Doesn't have a pass. Reverses it. Smith and Raskowski battling. Puck to the line. Kept in. Now Terrian skates onto it with Douglas. Douglas to Terrian. That is offside, but no offside. Puck thrown towards the net. Deflected by Douglas. Referee definitely missed that one. Looks like the coach is getting a penalty for unsportsmanlike. Ref tried to warn him. The referee has every right to be upset. I would be upset too. That was offside. So it looks like we're going to another BC Sports War power play. 5:23 remaining. 3-2 game. Spokane fans not happy, and I understand why. Face off to the right of Hoymet. Face off won by Spokane and cleared down the ice. Poitras plays it. Konings picks up the puck, stops, has a look. Tries to feed Scott, puck deflected. Nugent Comes Brown. Konings to Scott. Hyatt gets it, clears it, and out, deflected down. Coverly to Scott. Scott to Nugent. Nugent leaves it for McAllister. Shot just wide. Scott. Coverly. Coverly to Konings. Konings shot saved by Ouimet. Face-off will be to the right of Ouimet. 4:37 remaining. 1 minute and 14 seconds remaining to the unsportsmanlike conduct by the coach. I think that's Rick Rude's son. Face-off one, goes back to Lalonde. Over to Pendre, shot saved by Ouimet. Pendre again, gets it to Douglas. Douglas to Lalonde. Lalonde over to Terrian. Terrian just lost the puck, cuts back, takes a look, goes down to Meekins. Meekins to Terrian, oh, just missed. Lalonde couldn't keep it in the blue line. Goes to Douglas. Douglas looking for Meekins, just missed. Puck heads up on Vanderpool's stick, he just ices it. Lalonde's there. Lalonde bumps it around Green. Meekins gets to center, dumps it in. Douglas gets there, throws it down. Macklin picks it up. Macklin winds up, fires it down the ice. Puck in the corner, picked up by Smith. Smith over to Pendre. Pendre to Sinister. Sinister to Day. Day makes a move, cuts to the middle. Puck is cleared out by Vanderpool. Smith over to Konings. Konings to Day. Day avoids a hit, gets the puck in. Puck hits the head of Mooring. Puck is back in the Spokane zone. Puck is cleared out to center here. Day dumps it in. Damker, pressured by Simister, he turns it over. Simister has it. He gets bumped. Simister protects the puck, loses it, but it goes right to Mooring. Mooring cuts, takes a shot, just wide of net, rebounds, comes out front. Simister gets knocked down, throws the puck out front. Raskowski can't clear it. Kept in by Smith. Raskowski gets there and gets it out. Got a 2-on-1 happening here. Marchand over to Petlovani, couldn't handle it. Mooring gets it to Simister. Simister to Day. 1-on-1 with Raskowski. Day shot, kick save by Ouimet. Coverly tries to dump it in, gets to Raskowski. Feeds it up, stolen there by Day, just dumps it in. Ouimet behind the net leaves it. Hyatt. Far side for Raskowski. Raskowski tries to get it to Vanderpool. Vanderpool picks it up. Makes a couple moves, still has it. Gets the center, dumps it in. Pendre goes back for it. 1:45 remaining in the game. Puck fired around to Scott. Scott couldn't handle it. Puck comes out. Raskowski. To Scott. Shot rebound. Nugent just missed. Puck cleared out to Green. Green gets it in to Pendre. Ouimet's unable to leave the bench. Puck's deflected down. Macklin. Over to Presley. Presley. He gets pinned. 1:12 remaining in the game. Puck comes out to Farnsworth. Goes back to Macklin. Macklin tries to get it to Vanderpool. Gets it there. Scott just missed. Vanderpool turns it over. Scott just missed it. Meekins skates onto it. Empty net. Oh, just missed it. Puck in deep. Meekins pressures. Puck thrown out for Vanderpool. Missed. Down the ice it goes. And icing is the call with 44 seconds remaining. Ouimet will go back in. Timeout Spokane. Face-off will be to the right. Lavoie Met. If I'm the Rockets, I'm just trying to get the puck in and pinning it on the boards and just killing the clock. No need to try and score, no need to let the puck leave their zone. The best defense is a good offense here. Well, one forechecker, everybody else going to the 1-3-1 shell. Shut them down. Puck pushed to the corner. Rimmed around. Puck poked out, looking for Hyatt. Lalonde's there, chips it out. Puck bounces, moves to Vanderpool, picks it up. Deakins is there. Therrien misses it. Konings just chips it out. Puck over to Green, to Hyatt. Vanderpool tries to get the shot off, he can't. Cleared down by Meekins, and icing is just waves it off.
It went off your player's shoulder. Oh, it did. Yes, it did.
Arguing between the fans.
Watch the recording.
Meekins, whistle goes, and that concludes the game. 3-2 victory here in Midway for the Kelowna Rockets. As they shake hands, a good show of sportsmanship. Hey, do you want to send Val? It's 71-23 is the final shots. Yeah. Well, Angie knows how to do it, so Angie can tell her how. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. Next week, we have a home game at MMP Place on Sunday. I hope you're down at the rink. If not, we'll watch you on YouTube.